Well, while shit's not going down, I'm going ahead and pull up the dang fanfic now. While shit's not going down. Now it's actually the perfect time to read it, honestly. So, I'm if it features here, Nico help him. That's where I stopped before everything went down on Riff. Riff is gonna be okay, just the Discord got hit with copyright infringement. But other than that, Riff is actually gonna be okay. Okay, yeah, I had this plan. Oh. Rip. Rip. So that's Elohim, okay. Oh! Oh, like Shinron. Okay, okay, I see. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like Elohim better though. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot I was using Opera. I'm so used to using Google Chrome. But I'm so used to using Google Chrome. Ray being cocky like that is gonna be his undoing. If it's one thing that I know from anime ruling is it's Saiyans they love to fight. They love battle. They're always battle hungry, battle ready. But they also play around too much and fight, and that be causing them to die. For example, Gohan during the Cell era, when he got Super Saiyan 2 when he was a teenager. And we all went crazy about that, right? Because we were all waiting for Gohan to unleash his hidden power, since we all knew that Gohan always had hidden power. So, Gohan played around so much that Cell got serious and almost blew up the Earth. And it took Goku dying. So, indirectly, Gohan is the reason why Goku died. Gohan played around so. But then again, you have to remember that Gohan is a hybrid. He still have Saiyan, keyword Saiyan. They have this thing about playing around with their enemies so much, and that ends up becoming their undoing. So Goku would have actually still been alive had Gohan not played around and finished Cell off instead of trying to toy with him. If he had finished him off quickly, Goku would have lived. Then, let's take Jigen, because Jigen and Jigen, he acts like the Saiyans and so forth. In the sense, Jigen played around with Naruto and Sasuke so much that that little him having that habit of playing around with his enemies because he's so strong and everything, that became his undoing. So they were able to come up with a plan. They're able to come up with a plan to take down Jigen. So yeah, Playing around with your enemy, most cases it becomes their undoing. Usually you want to finish off your opponents quickly. Yeah, usually you want to finish off your opponents quickly so they don't try anything. But if you play around with them, it gives them more time to redeem themselves and turn the tables per se. So I hope that Ray doing what he did. I hope that what he did in a third person point of view. I hope that doesn't eventually become his undoing, because if it does, rip, that's gonna be painful. That's gonna be painful to read.
I tried so hard, I couldn't feel the flow. With every battle, my body took a toll. Now every knockout shows me a sign of who I'm meant to be. Infamous brawler, give me some time, but I'll show you what I'm made of, you'll see. Push me to the edge, I'll fight back even more. Triumph to the right, whose dreams of gold. I embrace a challenge, so bring it, calls my name. The road I take will make me a champion. I'll be the one who lights the flame.
Also, this song is right up my alley. What's the lyrics to that? Do they have the lyrics? What's the lyrics? I wanted the lyrics. Oh, this song is fitting for Ray. This song is fitting for Ray.
I tried so hard, I couldn't feel the flow. With every battle, my body took a toll. Now every knockout shows me a sign of who I'm meant to be. Infamous brawler, give me some time, but I'll show you what I'm made of, you'll see. Push me to the edge, I'll fight back even more. Triumph to the right, whose dreams of gold. I embrace a challenge, so bring it, calls my name. to the edge, I'll fight back even more. Triumph to the winner who takes the gold. I can take a challenge, the crowd it calls my name. You know that I'm the undisputed champion. I'll be the one who. Don't let him get in your head. You got this, take a deep breath. But I'm so beat, I might quit. No, don't say that, don't say that. You gotta get in their head. Knock him down with a counter left. Inhale, this is it. Exhale, you got this. Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for that. I was not prepared.
I'll become the undisputed champion. I'll be the one, I'll be the one. I'll be the one who lights the flame. I'll become the undisputed champion. I am the one, I am the one. I am the one who lights the flame.
Could you spare a second? Slow your pace, listen to the story of Cardathea. She called for freedom, she yearned for legend, dreaming of splendid adventure. Will the prophecy manifest? Will I be the maiden who is blessed and walk down the glory path? Bring honor and brightness back. Wipe out all the enemies in sight. There is no turning back this time. Will they realize? Could you spare a second? Slow your pace, listen to the story of Cardathea. She called for freedom, she yearned for legend, dreaming of splendid adventure. Will the prophecy manifest? Will I be the maiden who is blessed and walk down the glory path? Bring honor and pride.
So far, so good. All right. So Wallman. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Also, the title Blazing Heart, you wanna know what that reminds me of? Reminds me of her. Yeah. There's literally, well, her final form is Flame Lord, but yeah, she literally has a yeah, she literally has like a her this is Flame Lord, but like her job before it is named Blazing Heart, and yes, she has an awakening. Let you get a good glimpse of that one. What the fuck? Ah, it's not there yet. But yeah. I like this part. I think this will be my favorite part in chapter 13. I like this part. Yeah, I like this part right here. Cool.
When your faith is shaking, trust in me that tide is breaking. Head into the light, I'm here by your side. I never will let you go.
Good song for me to play while I'm playing Oasis, so I'll be liking that.
Let your flame burn brighter. Stand with me and be united. This is our moment.
I just realized that Omega sent outfits was the backup plan. Also, that is ironic. Running for your life.
Running for your life, you say?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm still awake.
Oh, I thought. Oh, hi Zero.
You thought I was still asleep?
I was so caught up in read. I was so caught up in reading. I did. So, I'm assuming that you pretty much done with you're done with the that call for the day or whatever, and just chilling or whatever.
Yeah, because like it is in fact 1 a.m.
Sounds about right.
and we're all debating on what to. Well, we're still trying to solve out the mystery doom. I was telling Josh before I left that we need to find like actual party comp. So it's best like we test as much classes as we can. What can go what, and what can we do? That's like why I opted. That's the reason why I'm funding so many fucking characters. Well, only the DPS characters. Supports is just supports. So I have nothing against that at all. But it's not more of
I
it's
mean,
not
if you,
that.
I mean, if you do, hey, hey, I mean, if you do, it'll be fun. We'll finally have 2 games to play together. Just saying. I mean, I'd be more than happy to help you and teach you. I don't have to throw at you. I can literally just teach you. So hey, I'll be able to walk you through the game or whatever whenever you have questions. So hey, if you want to join.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind it, but I think I told us about this. Like, what's prevented me from playing is because Closers itself is just. I hate to say this. It's just another Elsword clone.
Oh.
It's like because the characters mirror every other character. Like when I first saw Closer, I thought it was a weak game on its own. But then until I start looking at stuff, I noticed it's an Elsword clone. It's a fucking Elsword clone. I think at least I thought I was safe, but I wasn't.
And I still got your account info, so if you ever need it, just let me know. Yeah, I still save your account. So if you
Yeah.
were worried about losing it, I made sure to keep up with it.
Yeah.
So
But
hey,
yeah,
come in.
like it's also I'm waiting for when Nexon itself, because like the reason why they can keep funding the Elsewhere
Mhm.
is because they found out that they're getting money from First Ascendant and
Mhm.
plugging it into Elsword.
Oh.
Because if you actually go on Steam right now and look for First Ascendant, you'll see it's made by Nexon. And what's crazy is they listen to that community over Closers and Elsword's community.
Fair.
Like I said, don't get me wrong. I like First Ascendant. I like it because they're capable enough of actually listening. They don't outright nerf things. They actually balance things out. Um, they balance things out. They don't outright. You can outright farm. Everything in that game is free to play. Everything is free to play. I
Mhm.
know some people saying. I know people saying that it's pay to win. No, it's free to play. You have the options, and I say this a lot. Like I think somebody on PlayStation asked me, "Should you make a video about Nexon games?" And I would say like one of their best games they made is First Ascendant because it goes to show you can completely free to play if you want to. The only thing you would be buying is outfits, and they do not affect your stats at all. You just change the look of the character to make them look unique. And I can say is comfortably the game's free to play. If you want to put money into the game, that's fine. Because not every game is pay to win. Like right now, as much as it pains me, NCSoft will never go after Shatter Empire or any private server of Blade and Soul because they know the game is failing. The game is failing.
Ah, okay.
Whereas elsewhere, it's kind of successful, but in the worst way.
Mhm.
Also, earlier when you saw I'll go post that picture of her spider. I forgot to mention she has the worst kind of ADHD.
Mm.
I sat there and said, like, why would you post a picture when some people in here has arachnophobia? And she said, like, oh, because I wanted to talk about it because I needed to vent. I said, you could have just waited until your boyfriend woke up and you could vent to him about it. And I said, Arizona really isn't that bad. Yeah, you got Black Widow spiders are not just in Arizona. They're everywhere. You just don't find them commonly. Sounds like, you know, there's a list of how common certain spiders are in certain areas. Black Widow spiders are kind of uncommon in some places. But plus, like, if you're really stupid of putting your finger towards a Black Widow spider, which they're more cautious, yeah, you're kind of stupid. I would rather put a bullet in that thing's brain and walk away.
Okay.
And I said, like, Arizona's not that bad. I said, think about fucking Australia. And I said, like, that daddy longlegs compared to a fucking huntsman spider is much more worse seeing than that. She said, like, huntsman spiders are not that bad. I said, go look for huntsman spider, then look at your door.
I thought she said spider. I was about to say. Whew.
No, I told her, I said, look up a huntsman spider and then look at your door.
Oh my god, dude, she did say spider. What the fuck? Are you okay?
She looked at it, I was like, wow, okay, yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
I say, so compared to any other spider, huntsman spiders are much more bigger, but they're more docile and more scared of you. So, like, when you flick the light on, they see it, flick it off, they just scurry away.
Ah, okay.
I said there's assassin spiders that don't even use typical webs. They actually run up to you and, like, try to rumble you. So, yeah. I said compared to that, I'd rather not.
I don't mind you.
I feel the pain and anger, wicked monster losing control. I'm ready for a battle, wake a shadow, blood on my soul. Burning it all, heavens let them fall. This is a bitter ashes, little plastic crumbling away. They got some broken faces, devil racing, searching for fate. Crushing it all, shadows watch them crawl. intentions, convolution, never before. I fight with skeletons, adrenaline, conviction, and war. Terror is near. I will shatter you all. Baby, watch it burn, sent into isolation. Oh, watch it burn, ain't got no hesitation. Oh, watch it burn, we're falling higher. Oh, 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 oh. Watch it burn. Watch it burn. Watch it burn. Watch it burn. The glass that shattered through the darkness, walls is turning flat. An echo of desires, a world of silence, sounds of desperation, phantoms in the shadow, softly waiting. I'm tearing down, embrace the detonation, burning alone, craving our damn creation. Oh, breaking a chain, I'm reaching for you. Oh, 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 yeah. Shout to the end, this place is my salvation. Starting on. I feel the pain and anger, wicked monster losing control. I'm ready for a battle, wake a shadow, blood on my soul. Burning it all, heavens let them fall. There's a bitter ashes, little plastic crumbling away. They got some broken faces, devil racing, searching for fate. Crushing it all, shadows watch them crawl. Learning from my pain. Baby, watch it burn, sent into isolation. Oh, watch it burn, ain't got no hesitation. Oh, watch it burn.
아직 독이 덜 빠졌거든. 쓸만하군.
걱정 마라. 내가 너와 함께한다.
끌어오는 이놈의 너는 안 맞게 선수를 건드렸어. 괜찮은 반응은 놓칠 수 없이 삼겠군. 죽어라. 도망쳐 보겠어?
고독,
못 삼겠군.
비탄,
날 놓칠 수 없지. 차, 길을 뚫어주지. 나라게. 날 놓칠 수 없지. 차, 길을 뚫어주지.
비탄,
날 놓칠 수 없지. 차, 길을 뚫어주지. 나라게. 떨어져라. 그림자부터 놓칠 수 없지. 그림자부터 길을 뚫어주지. 도망쳐 보겠어. 까불었군.
신의 님 빌었어. 신의 옷이
길을 뚫어주지. 괜찮은 밤이군. 그림자부터 서로 남자에게 까불었군. 붙잡았다. 놓칠 순 없지. 길을 뚫어주지. 끌어오르는군. 못 참겠군. 괜찮은 밤이군. 도망쳐 보겠어. 까불었군.
그대의 목을 조르리. 얼굴이 벗겨지고 가면이 드러날 거야. 창백한 밤, 불이 꺼졌어. 이제 비명을 지를 차례.
성기를 건드려 존재의 이유를
reminds me of Blood Queen.
안 받겠어. 인정해봐라. 괜찮은 밤이군. 도망쳐보겠겠군. 그림자 나락에 떨어져라. 한심하긴 놓칠 수 없지.
I
남길
think they're going in the right direction. Right now, they're going in the wrong direction.
Oh, what? What's game we're talking about again?
Elsewhere, like I said, they're going in the right direction, but they're going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, they are going in the wrong direction. Yeah, I can agree. Even though I'm currently having fun on Rift, yeah, I can also agree that they're going in the wrong direction with like raid parties, character imbalance, repetitiveness of the game, the grind, having to continuously shorten everything, make it and ease things because they can't seem to get it right the first time. All that, I agree. They are heading in the wrong direction. It's literally the thing that is literally keeping them alive. Honestly, is pretty much the loyal whales and so forth, and people who still want to play the game. But even they won't say it, even though they won't say it, and even though they argue with everyone, deep down, even they know that they're heading in the wrong direction, and it's only a matter of time. Because it is only a matter of time. It is. It is only a matter of time before even they leave too. Addiction can only carry you so far on the game before you finally get tired of it, because life is short. So yeah.
The problem is for example, Furious Blade.
Mhm.
Furious Blade is the least played Raven in the game.
Mhm.
And he has an issue. His mana consumption, his cooldown is just hot ass.
Yeah.
His actives are targeted. Some passes are targeted toward PvP, and that's an issue.
Mhm.
And you'd be lucky enough to see a Furious Blade.
Wait, you mean PvP
But-
is still an issue to this day?
No. So like this, some classes with passive that has knocked down is a PvP type passive.
Jesus.
And like I said, the issue being is because Furious Blade at the time, or Blade Master, was built around PvP. And they now realize, oh shit, we should fix his character. But they didn't.
Mhm.
Rage Hearts. I'm gonna point out, he's the worst Raven in my opinion. And I said this in front of Josh. I said he's the worst Raven. The fact is he gets more damage from simply jumping in the air. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. He shouldn't have damage increase when he's in the air.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's an issue.
It is.
And like, people saying like, oh, he's the strongest magical Raven. No, he's the worst magical Raven because he has to jump. Simply saying, how I say, he could be like at least 1 centimeter off the ground and he can still do his damage. But the issue is he has to be a centimeter off the ground, aka his feet should not be touching the ground.
Yeah.
And we got some bosses, aka Doomophoria, where you need to always have your feet planted. So Rage Heart loses all of his damage. Inferior's Blade could just throw himself off the platform. Nova, the counterpart to Blood Queen, a character that can practically destroy his health. Once again, one of the weaker Ravens. Positioning and boss size is his weakness. And if you saw something named Majalis or Maj, I actually said this. I said, no, Nova's the weakest. Because if you have to rely on positioning and boss sizes, that's considered weak. I shouldn't need to position myself to do more damage. I should just be anywhere in front of or near the boss to do my damage. And boss size shouldn't matter at all because, like, let's be real, they're, like, what they should account for. That's why I say, why do boss size need to be a thing if the boss is taller than the character? I say if you take it accountability, Ran is taller. Part 18.4 Part 1, Ran is taller than Raven all the characters, but yet he still lacks damage. Part 2, the fucking Ran is still taller than Raven, but still lacks damage. Final part, Raven's damage goes up because the boss is wider and bigger. That shouldn't be a fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Raven is the better Raven. Here's the thing. He doesn't have to activate his skills in the air to get more damage. He doesn't need to worry about cooldowns. Hell, even if his passive magically goes towards another party member, it wouldn't matter. I don't have to worry about mana consumption. I don't have to worry about boss sizes. That's literally a Raven that's better than his other three. That shouldn't be a problem. If I can sit there and fully confident say Revenant is better than Nova, Rage Hearts, and Furious, that should tell you something.
It should.
That's an example. And I said, like, what they should have done, if they really wanted to make content harder, they should have made bosses resistance to certain things. Because now just making bosses bigger, wider, smaller, thinner, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Or, in any case, stop. And I just said this to Josh before I left. I said, I don't mind Serpentium Raid. It's just, I just do not like forced fucking mechanics.
Talking about the, which raid again? Doom raid?
So, Serpentium and Doom, the Serpentium Raid, the two raids, Serpentium Tower and Orchestra Hall.
Oh, you're
and
talking
all
about
of
the
Doom
Augusta raid
before.
okay, you're talking about the Augusta raid. The Serpentine raid?
Yeah, those two raids and all of Doom have forced mechanics.
Okay.
So like forced mechanics are when a boss has a certain amount of health, it forces a mechanic.
Is it HP locked?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, continue. I'm following.
My problem is my problem is they shouldn't need to do that. What should happen is the mechanic should be done like okay, part one of as an example, orchestra hall. When you do notes and all that shit and tuning,
Mm-hmm.
what should happen is you should only do it once. That's it. You should do it once.
Oh, shorten the mechanics.
Because
So people won't be complaining too much about it, and it's more easier to like spam and stuff, right?
make it more easier to spam. Because let's point this out. Raid.
Because that's what they do here on
Turn.
CC. That's what they do here on CC. Like it used to be very hard, and people used to complain about it, and then they started like shortening mechanics and then making it easier so that people can spam because they realize, oh hey, people actually have to spam this shit. So are they doing the same thing on Elsword, or are they just like?
They're doing it, but like they're not the way that people want it to be.
And that's why people are still complaining and still leaving.
They're leaving because like
It's getting tiring.
it's getting exhausting.
Okay, gotcha.
Because look at this, Concerto. It's a better version of Free Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, it's 300 runs of doing stage 3 of Orchestra Hall.
Just to confirm,
At
you just
stage
said,
3,
just to confirm, you just said 300 runs.
300.
Yeah, that's gonna really make people want to quit and stuff. Continue.
And the thing is, Orchestra Hall is easier now because like you can because people find a way to do skips and whatnot. But it's like do I really want to sit there to do 300 runs? And mind you, in order to make those 300 runs faster, you need one of the best title farming titles,
Mm-hmm.
which is Sealer of Plagueis. Now, my goal is try to at least get 200 runs of Plagueis Labyrinth. So when I get 200, and then when the content update comes out, I'll automatically obtain the title. The
Oh,
same
so
with
it got
Tactics
short.
Machine.
Did it get shortened down to 200?
Yes, it was 700.
Oh, so that's why you was on some things you was like wait until you get the content update because it's like a huge quality of life patch.
Yes, because like there's a lot of titles that get shortened.
All right, that's
For example, the Setting Sun title, it was 500 runs. It goes to 20.
okay.
Sealer Plagueis, 700 to 200. Attack of Steel Machine, 500 to 300. Raids. I don't know, like, if you already got Black and White, you don't have to worry about that. So it's like,
I'm not have to worry
it went
about Free
from
Shadow
70
and Natural Flow though.
Natural Flow is like now 50 of each for like actually obtaining it.
What about Free Shadow?
For each shadow,
Yeah, cause that's the one about that's the one about to try to
it's
get.
50.
I'm sorry.
It's 50.
It's 50.
Yeah, 50 of each.
Ooh. I know natural fall, but free shadow is 50 each.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you break his helmet 50 times and clear it 50 times.
Okay, so do I still need to get the hustle shadow first in order to unlock it?
Yeah, you still need Husker Shadow to just see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on getting hustle shadow, and then after that, I'm gonna be after I'm done with the summer event and so forth and get to a good spot, I'm gonna be doing free to shower runs when I get back. I'm gonna still be on doing like the dailies and everything, blah blah blah. It's just like now I'm just like planning on how to juggle between doing the summer event on CC and then come back on Rift and doing so forth.
Yeah, my goal is also get Seeker of Secrets, but like I don't know the chances of it dropping out of the cubes. Because what's gonna happen is getting that title is gonna be the most biggest thing ever. Because this is what Seeker of Secrets do for secret dungeons. Well, the ones with the 8 mil and all that shit. I just posted it in our main chat. That's how much by 5%. Like I'm only focusing on the ED gain by 5%.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a grinding thingy.
So like this, the 8 mil gives off. I forgot how much ED. It's 23 mil, 23 mil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Added up by 5%. So like, let's say it's 23 times 5. So like every other without that title, every other run is without it 5 times. It'll be you get 115 mil, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me clear that.
Oh, so this one helps you like increase the ED game. Like you know how we get 23, we probably got like what 20, not 23. I mean
150, 115 mil.
Oh yeah, because 23, 115. So it would be like what 126 now or what?
It's like it's a game by 5%. I don't know how to do percent on a fucking calculator.
Oh geez. Okay, let me pull up the calculator then. Okay, so 115, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, 5. Okay. 115 is times 05. Okay, so 575. Okay, so 115 and then plus 5. So about 121 mil. That's what I got on my end.
So what?
Did you
Yeah,
get the same thing?
121. I guess that's like 121 mil. But like, mind you, if you do that every week and just save up because like
Pretty good, pretty good. Not bad.
let's say the 5 mil one gives you 18 mil. So like this would help out any other player doing the deep sea passage and reclaim the supply train. So mind you, the one below it Deep Sea. Deep Sea gives you 18 mil. Yeah, 18 mil. Whereas Reclaim gives you 23 mil. And everyone's gonna be doing Reclaim. And the thing is, like, you get that title, you should, before big content update or any other content, you should be sitting on at least a couple bill right there.
Okay.
And that will be one of the biggest titles you can actually have. But yeah, it's like what they really should be focusing on, instead of nerfing or buffing characters, they should just rework some of the characters' passives. And I was trying to say this in the other chat, you know. I said, like, rework them so they don't be on.
I'm
It was
assuming
mainly
you tried
Sonny.
to. Oh, sorry. I keep talking over you. My bad. I'm
I,
so sorry.
Everyone else agreed with me. I was like, yes, just rework a lot of the class's passives.
Yeah.
Because I said, because, like, if you rework Rageheart, Furious Blade, and Nova's, at least in a way where they can keep up with Revenant, it would be good. Hell, I said, like, Lord Knight Immortal.
What about Furious Blade? How's Furious Blade?
Furious Blade is so bad.
So Furious Blade anime talks.
Yes, like.
And what about my baby boo? What about Nova?
Nova just needs a way to do more damage without having to worry about boss size.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem.
Oh.
If they can just remove the fact that his damage should not come from boss sizes, mind you, before anything, when he got new skills, he was the strongest Raven. I said, like, if ever since he got new skills, he became the weakest Raven. He was one of the strongest Ravens. Like I said, if you got rid of boss sizing, it would have helped Raven Nova out better. But now, like, you have to worry about boss size and everything. I said, taking accountability. I told I think Monch, I said, look at some of the Doom Euphoria bosses. I said, look at 21-1, 21-3, 21-4, Part 2. He said, yeah. Look at those particular bosses. You notice their boss height and wide? He's like, oh. I said, yeah, so, like, literally Revenant is just going to underperform in those 3 places. Like, Part 1 is fine, because the boss is moderately big and wide. Part 2 is going to suck for 21-1, along with Part 3. 21-2 is fine, because the boss is big regardless. 21-3, he's cooked. 21-4, Part 1 is fine. And Part 2, he's going to be underperforming. Part 3, he's going to be fine. I think it's Part 3? No, there's only 2 phases.
Okay.
So... once you get the fall, he's fine. Like you once you get the fall, you're fine. But like that's what I was trying to just saying. Like just get rid of the stupidity of needing a boss size or wide bosses to do damage. It should just be universal. Fix Furious Blade's passives, not targeting fucking PvP. Make Rage Heart not required to be at least a centimeter off the fucking ground to do more damage. I said Aisha. I said Sonny. You keep saying Aisha's fine. If you go look for a Korean, an Elsword KR player that religiously plays Aisha, she is not fine in any regard. She is literally one of the most underperforming characters, not classes, characters.
Mm-hmm.
What should happen is bring her around to the other characters. Lord Azov should not have RNG to one of her strongest skills. Metamorphy should not require a wind up to her skills. It should just be instant cast. I said, look at all the other the other characters. They have somewhat of an instant cast skill, and they just move on to another skill. Metamorphy has a whole ass wind up. Why does she have to wind up to do a skill? Hell, even Ether Sage can throw out her skills super fucking quick. Even fucking Oz could do it. Even Lord Azov, but Metamorphy, no, she has to do a whole ass motion to do it. Ellis in any regard is fine where she's at. It's just the necessity of messing with her cooldowns and HP and MP. Ad is fine where he's at. Luciel needs some help. Innocent definitely needs help.
On the bright side, there's still people who enjoy characters even if they're underperforming and so forth, so that's still a W. Even though even though I will agree that, yeah, Aisha is underperforming. Yeah, the other characters do need some help and so forth. Continue.
Because, like I said, like, outside of us, I don't care whatever fucking class you play. I said this. I don't care what class you play. I don't care what character you play. Because you're playing, you're playing with friends. You're playing with friends, you don't have to worry about it. But I said, if there's a day, and I told it, if there's a day when we're all doing something else or not playing, you try to find randoms, they're going to see your class. They're not going to accept you. Because by the end of the day, the community's going to say they want more optimized characters than they don't care if you know how to pilot the character. They want more optimization by the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
It comes to those damage numbers. Aisha is not pushing out damage numbers. Like, if you're in a physical magical party, whatever, if you're not out DPSing, I say, for example, if you're not out DPSing a Devi,
and then that will discourage people, yeah. I thought what discourage people will continue to play. Because a lot of people nowadays, they're more into, like, what does the most damage, what's broken, and, for example, meta. Like, they follow meta and so forth. And then, like, yeah, I get what you're trying to say there. And then, you know how I saw that Osprey buff and you was like, yeah, it's cool and all, but, like, it ain't all the way useful because compared to something like, let's say, Raiden Soul or Avarice or something like that. Yeah, so it kind of falls in line when you told me about that at that one time. Like, you know how you just mentioned, like, if you're underperforming in terms of DPS, and then like some other class is out damaging that class. Yeah, but yeah, I'm following what you're saying. Continue.
So like I said, like if we're in a, like I said, magical party, so either Sage or Oz, she's not out DPSing Rune Master or Genesis. She's not out DPSing Flame Lord, Adrastia,
Especially Drustia.
Day, Daybreaker, Devi, fucking Centurion or Fatal Phantom,
Mm-hmm.
Minerva or Prime Op, fucking Hirsch and fucking Hershicher, Twins Picaro, fucking Celestia and Morpheus, Achilles and Mischief. Hell, she wouldn't even out DPS Innocent. Hell, not even fucking Serial or Ultimate, or even the two other Ravens at all. She's not, as a magical party, she's not out DPSing it. Let's go. She can just forget it.
And that's really unfortunate to hear because Aisha got so much potential. And then there's a point in time when she used to be broken as shit. You remember that?
Because the thing is, like, yeah, she was broken.
And then it
but
just
then
nerfed her like crazy.
It was because I told the truth. I said, you want to know why Aisha kept getting reworks upon nerfs and reworks? She was overperforming Elsword.
Oh my god. They wouldn't have felt the same because they did the same for buy, and I had to go through all this freaking buy drama and shit. So basically, you know how you just mentioned outperforming or overperforming. And
the thing is, like,
some of the Aisha
next time I had the thing,
and then some of the Aisha mains will feel like she actually did deserve those buffs and so forth. Did they feel that way?
Elsword himself.
Yeah, the protagonist. Yeah.
The problem is, out of everything else, Aisha had a better kit. She could move around the map quicker than Elsword. She can just cast her skills and keep it pushing. Elsword has to do a whole setup to do damage with his skills.
So they quotation mark balanced it, but in the worst way.
And I even said that. I said, like, if you think about it, I said back then, a plus 10 Aisha could outdamage a plus 11 Elsword. And I showed this off before. I had a plus 10 Aisha back on Void. And I was out damaging a Rune Master that was plus 11. They asked me for screenshots. I said, dude, I don't have my old laptop anymore. I threw that bitch away. But yes, I said this. Aisha was so much more stronger than Elsword himself. That's why they did the reworks and changes. That's like why Aisha's now underperforming. If they were to rebuff her, she would overperform Elsword. There's no in between. Instead of just, make it so that having all of Aisha's classes synergize with Elsword, so they can just buff each other. So I had a idea. I had actually threw this around in official server. I made a suggestion saying, like, letting the characters synergize with any character. So I said, for example, Elsword himself can synergize with Aisha. That means they empower each other. Renan, Raven, Eve, Ad, Chung, Aura. Like, make characters synergize with any class. And then there will be no needs for character nerfs or buffs or balances. So like, hey, if I'm playing Knight Emperor Elsword and someone's like Empire Sword Ellis's, and then someone's like Metamorphy Aisha, Animos Rena, and any of the supports like Raven Soul, Nick, and Wuhan, for example. They all can synergize and power each other up. So Radiant Soul could power up Wuhan's healing. ES and KE, along with MTM, could power each other up to make it so the characters do more damage. Have the supports support each other to do more healing and resets. Vice versa with magical classes and still with the supports. Make it so, and like have like a feature that I saw in Withering Waves.
Stop running and spamming hats. I'll report you.
And this is a thing that people didn't realize, called Combo Ultimate, where you do a combo with another character. So make it so the classes could combo with each other to do more damage. Then Doomophoria, Serpentium Raid won't need nerves. Like, we wouldn't need the nerves. And then, like, say, hey, we have mechanics in this raid. They're going to be at set intervals of health. And there would be no way for you guys to use skips. It would work. People would enjoy the game. And a search party would, like, hey, you got the search party. You finished it. That's cool. I wouldn't need to look at all this other stuff. I could just sit there and just use whatever character I like. Like, I could sit there and say, like, damn, Josh loves using Mad Paradox. Magical. Damn, I'm Rune Master Elsword. Or damn, I'm Genesis Elsword. I was gonna pitch this idea to him, say like, what if all the classes just synergize with each other in a way they can make ultimates? So, for example, if you search party, where the fuck is it? There it is. For example, there is a thing called time and space, right?
Yes.
The three characters are Metamorphy, Bad Paradox, and Hersiture. Time and space. Have the three characters actually do a thing. or the Titan Slayer, which is Immortal, Tempest, Richter, and Jambalus. Have them do something. Like, I have a feeling like the names of these search parties looks cool, but they don't do anything. It's just there. It's just there. They have cool names to them. Time and Space, Demon, Fist Fight, Bringer of Justice, Agile, Magical Special, Physical Special, Blessing, NASA, Sharp, whatever. It feels like you don't really use them as a way to make it so, like, make a combo. It would incentivize players to actually communicate with each other. Actually make people, like, not make people, but actually get people to make friends on the game. That would make a lot of sense. It would get people to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, actually make friends. And a matter of fact, it will get people to farm. I should be logging on, not even Rift, but Elsword itself, and see a fuck ton of party lists, like people farming places.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I should see.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like, I shouldn't be needing to get on and sit in my chair for 3 hours waiting for a particular fucking farm for a dungeon. I should be seeing an assload of farm dungeons. If I'm looking for Serpentium farm for Madam, I should see that. If I'm looking for Orchestra Hall farms, I should see that. If I'm looking for Abyss farm, I should see it. I should not be sitting here for 3 hours or more waiting for, damn, these dudes are physical. Damn, these dudes are magical. Damn, they're looking for this particular character. Damn, I can't join this. It would give people the it should just give people the incentive to make characters, play them, and don't have to worry about re-rolling. That's what I should see.
Yeah, because
Like,
if people can't farm, then they won't really play. A lot of people are free to play, and the only way they really can keep up with others is if they farm. If they can't farm, they won't play.
like, if I were to type in when speak or
Even some of the people that will, they farm too. If they can't farm, they won't really play. They'll feel discouraged to play. They'll drop the game. Simple.
like I sit here and I could just see. I see 2 videos of Twin Speaker, and it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I need to play a broken character, and I said this to relatively everyone in the internet DC. I said I should not need to play a broken ass character to have fun.
You want to play a character that fits your playstyle more than something that you're forced to play as broken until it's nerfed or whatever. Am I right?
Yes, or just fucking play the character. Like look at this, like twins. Twins is magical. And it's like, yo, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Fair. I feel you too. I feel you. Cause a lot of people, like, pretty much both games, a lot of people feel that way. They feel that they gotta play something broken in order to keep up. If not to keep up, in order to have fun. If not do that, just to get their job done, whatever. Or forced to play other characters just so they can grind instead of playing the characters that they actually want to play. So they're sitting up there on the game, unhappy, and debating on where not to quit, but they can't because they're addicted. So yeah, I agree, and then I feel you.
Like, when Labby came out, she was one of the most broken characters. Then after Labby, it was Noah. After Noah, it was Lithia. It's now Lithia. She is, and before anyone says like Lithia, 2 DPS classes are her strongest fucking classes. I can't even put Achilles there because she has issues with small bosses. She have to have a big ass bar.
Mhm.
So that's why I kind of sit there and say, yo, I need to play a, like, I sit there like, yo, I need to play characters that I could just enjoy instead of like, huh. That's crazy. Like, just sit there and be like, I shouldn't need that.
I feel you.